What a man.
Yeah.
So before we get into what we're going to talk about today, I just want to talk about something that showed up on my news feed. Hawaii Five-0 had just announced that they hired 3 new actors to replace Daniel Day Kim and Grace Park on the show.
Right.
Definitely welcome that. Just looking at their faces without knowing too much about them, at least they look like they could be from Hawaii. So it kind of portrays people that come from Hawaii, but upon a little further research, turns out that the girl actor is from Canada, the Samoan guy is from New Zealand, and the Hapa guy is from the mainland.
But they look local.
At least they look local.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they did something.
They did a good job casting,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
I don't want to really get too much into the 5-0 thing too much, because it seems like, you know, everything is complacent and we moved on.
Right.
But really what's been on my mind a lot, and only because it's something that my family enjoys watching, is UFC. Do you watch UFC?
I do a little. Yeah. Must be. I mean, yeah. I think growing up in Hawaii, kids scrap all the time.
Yep.
I think it gives them a good outlet.
Yep.
And not just kids, but people. You know, I think a lot of people in Hawaii are very drawn to UFC because of the whole MMA thing. It's very popular nowadays in general.
Very
but
popular.
Yeah, I do watch it too.
Yeah, and then heavily influenced from our Japanese counterparts, K1 and Pride, super huge. And of course, recently everybody knows Max Holloway is our champion. It is the blessed era.
Why not?
We just obviously we don't want to discount the greatest 155 to 160 champion, BJ Penn, who's done so much for Hawaii in terms of UFC, mixed martial arts. And of course, Max Holloway, being the new champ, he wants to fight in Hawaii. And I've watched a lot of stuff about why Hawaii cannot support a UFC event, and to me, I feel like it's bullshit. They say the stadium or whatever venue that we've thrown at them is not big enough, and that Aloha Stadium, which I think houses 35,000, he said he doesn't want to do it because there's no dome.
Yeah. I saw a video about, or an interview with Dana White too. He said just that the weather. He said the weather changed it rains every 10 minutes, which is not really.
Yeah.
But I can understand his concern about not wanting to do it in an outdoor dome, outdoor bowl he called it, because it's not covered for safety for the fighters, and it's really expensive to bring them over here. But there's been so many Hawaii fighters, and now that we have a featherweight champion, and he's big news, and he's a really talented person.
He is really talented.
Not only that, but I mean, yeah, and I think, I don't know if it's like it's true marketing, or if his arguments are true or not, because I feel like if you want something to happen, you can make it happen.
Right.
Totally. Right.
I mean, venues such as Michael Jackson, he's done a concert in Hawaii. He's done it at Aloha Stadium. The NBA have come to Hawaii, and they've done exhibition. Right. So it draws crowds. These are big venues. Is Dana White being snobby about it? I don't think so. I think it sounds like he's genuinely interested in bringing UFC to Hawaii, but it's a small technicality that he's bringing up that's the reason why he can't fight in Hawaii.
Well, given how big UFC is, also, I think, if you were to agree to do it at the stadium, I'm sure they can, finagle some kind of covering for the ring, so that they don't get bothered by the elements.
Yep.
Hawaii people are still gonna go.
Yep.
They're gonna go. They're watching football games in the rain. They're gonna watch UFC in the rain.
Yep.
If it does in fact rain. And not only that, I feel like they can put up, projectors for people on the higher higher to see. I think Hawaii people are still gonna buy UFC, not UFC, pay-per-view, right?
Yeah.
They're still gonna pay for it. I think it's gonna it would generate a whole bunch of like jobs. It'd bring people to the islands. It would bring like fighters who maybe never been here before, and they may come, and people are gonna support. I think, although Hawaii is very small, I think per capita we're huge, So I don't know. I wish that there would be maybe a little more consideration to accept to do it here, rather than just no. It's because you don't have a dome.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that even if they were to say something like, oh, this venue only houses X amount of people, they'd still make up all that money just to have it. I mean, there's so many ways that UFC makes money. Why not just suck it up one time, lose a little bit on this?
I was just gonna say that, like, even if they don't generate as much money as they normally would, I think they would get like overwhelming support from local people, just saying, look, they finally brought it here. Like, whether it's a one-time gig or they do it however many times more, I think the fact that they do come here, I think it'll generate just maybe not money totally, but just like the support and like the admiration for UFC, and then there's gonna be like more fans, and then there's gonna be more appreciative. Like, Hawaii people are so loving and accepting in the fact that if that happens, like, given opportunity, they're gonna like thrive on it, So I feel like not just the money, maybe kind of put the money aside, just like give people a chance, give Max Holloway, the new champion, like an opportunity to showcase himself in his home. Like, that's what everybody wants. They always do it in Brazil, they always do it in like in Vegas, they always do it in like Canada. Like, why can't they just bring it here?
Fight at home.
And there's so many, it's not just one, there's been so many people from here
not just Max Holloway, but I mean, he is currently the most well known, but there's definitely a bunch of guys from Hawaii that fight for UFC, and they're great fighters.
So hopefully, I mean, it does happen. It'd be pretty awesome if it did.
I want to see it. I want to see it happen so badly.
I know, let's see it. Hopefully, like we might just be two guys talking about it, but hopefully, like, it maybe reaches somebody, or
somebody knows something. Bring it. Just bring it to Hawaii. And you want to come to Hawaii anyway, so we'd love to hear what you guys think. I'm sure everybody that's from Hawaii that's going to comment on this video is probably going to agree with us.
Dana White, please. Max
Dana
Holloway.
White, Max Holloway,
Good
you're
job.
the champ.